Hello and welcome to
NFTiramisu!
This is episode 2 on our journey of discovering and learning NFTs. Today we'll be talking about the different platforms you can buy NFTs on. Yeah, and just throughout the video we're just putting down some of our favourite NFTs. Yuki's favourite NFTs over there, my favourite NFTs over there. And so you can see our NFTs of the week throughout the video.
Comment below who has a better taste between us. Of course it's me.
We'll see. So let's get started on learning how to buy and sell NFTs.
Yes. So firstly, let's talk about the biggest platform. It's called NFT Gateway.
Huh?
Okay, let's check. So on this platform, it's about relatively established artists, and then they can apply to put their artwork in this platform. Once get accepted, people can see their artwork, and then there will be new drops on daily basis.
Yeah, so the artists can release their art for a drop. Not sure how the process works with the NFT Gateway team. But yeah, and then there are four types of drops, right?
Yeah, there are 4 types of drops: draws, silent auctions, and open editions.
Okay, take me through them. Let me know, what are they?
So for draws, they are limited editions and work in a raffle system. These tend to be most accessible because occasionally you get raffles and then they're around $1, so relatively cheap price. It's like a low entry barrier for all the people have interested. They can easily register the raffle because it's just $1.
I see some raffles like $7. I think some are even like $100. At Paris Hilton was $10,000 for entering the raffle.
10,000. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. So we can see $1 or even $100 is relatively cheap price. So for these kind of raffle, anyone can register and enter it. For example, if there's one piece, they have 20 editions, right? However, there are around 50,000 people enter the raffle. So you can calculate the percentage. What's the chance you can get the piece of artwork? It's like a 20 divided by 50,000.
Yeah, crazy price. What is that? 1 in 2,500.
Yeah, it's very small chance. However, if you do get it, next day your artwork can increase like 1,000 times of a value. For example, you get it with $1, next day you sell for 1,000.
Yeah.
It's just like easy money.
We've yet to win one of those nice raffles, but we will continue to try as well.
I think we get one.
Well, we won one of the $1 raffles, but the artwork only increased it to like $400 or $500.
Still not bad.
Not bad. I'm not selling it because it's all about the memories.
We've been trying for maybe
A month.
a
Few weeks
yeah.
maybe.
We've just been trying for a few weeks. Like when we look at it and then we enter the pound raffle or dollar raffle.
Yeah.
And we luckily get one. That's how it works.
So it's possible.
Yeah. Okay, next one. Silent auction. This is something interesting and exciting.
Love it.
What is silent auction? Basically means you don't know what other people are bidding on this artwork, like how much they want to buy, and then you don't have a benchmark. You don't know the market price, so it's all based on your understanding and guess.
Yeah.
Basically, it's a guess. You can put 1,000, 10,000, and I saw many rich people. I don't know if they're rich or not, but
They're definitely rich.
they're definitely rich because they just randomly put figures like a 1 1 1 1 1, so many 1 or 1 2 1 2 1 2.
Just playing with the numbers.
Yeah, playing with the numbers like they have loads of numbers in the bank account. In the end of the silent auction, the system will review who bid the highest price, and then he or she will take the art
Yeah. So if there's
and
like
pay the price.
yeah, so if there's like 5 editions, the top 5 highest bidders will get that piece of artwork.
Yeah.
And the highest one will get like edition number 1, and the lowest will get edition number 5. So there are loads of cases where someone, I think it was one, someone paid $777 for edition 5, and then someone paid $16,000 for edition 1. The same NFT, just the different edition number.
Yeah.
So be careful with silent auctions unless you're super rich.
Even you're super rich, still need to be careful before you really understanding this market. Yeah, be careful because. But it's interesting. It's why it's interesting because you don't have a reference.
Yeah.
You can put any price. You are the price maker. So auctions are normally the most exclusive piece for that artist, and there's only one edition. And then normally the highest bid will get that piece of art, and then normally it's very high price.
And it's an open auction, so anyone can see the bids, and it just keeps going up until the time runs out.
Oh yeah, that's the exciting point, because when we know we're not gonna enter into the auction because we already sold, for example, 70,000 bid at the moment, and then when we check 10 minutes later, it's around 100,000. So you can see the figure keep changing per second.
It's really fun to watch. There's always that one optimistic guy at the beginning who bid $500.
That's us.
That's us. And then 1 hour later, the bid is up to like 1.5 million.
Yeah, and the interesting point is initially we were arguing, should we put like 500 or 600, and now we're 10,000. Why are we talking about 500 or 600?
So yeah, unless you can afford auctions, then maybe just have an eye. It's interesting to see how much money people have fun with.
Yeah, because you know that because it's the most exclusive and the most proud one for the artist. So normally it's the most valuable, and then high expectation for the resale price increase as well. So maybe your initial cost is high, but then your return can be high as well.
Possible.
Possibly.
Possible. Always possible. We are not your financial advisors.
I can be.
Then there's a last way of doing a drop on Nifty Gateway is the open editions. So this is completely left open for anyone to buy. At the beginning, there's like unlimited edition, and the platform sets a time limit of like, for example, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
Yeah, if the platform sets for 5 minutes, from the drop open during the period, anyone have the chance to buy it. So if you literally just enter it and then pay for it, you get it. There's no limitation on the numbers of the edition. But then the platform will close after that particular time, for example 5 minutes, and no one can enter it. So the edition number will set at that time.
Yeah. So the example we used last video was Faces by 3 Lau. Yeah, a really cool piece of artwork. Nifty Gateway is probably our favorite platform for NFTs, just because of the established artists. Also, there's if you have Discord, there is an active Discord chat where all the members and the artists are all chatting together. Even the artists get together over there and they can chat with the members. So it's always good to see which artists are engaging with the NFT community and which ones are just trying to make a quick buck, basically.
Pay attention to those artists that have the intention to keep doing this. They tend to put efforts in long term. And then
they have faith in the technology of NFTs.
Yeah, so they are same group of people as us, have long-term interest on NFTs.
Yes, let's move on to the second platform. Second platform to chat about is Maker's Place. This is also a platform we really like to use as well. It's similar to Nifty Gateway, except really anyone can sell on Maker's Place. They have a drops feature as well, where they do some drops. They do raffles as well. I haven't seen many. I don't think I've seen any auctions from them. This isn't a platform we use that often because we're mainly on Nifty Gateway, but it's really cool to see how the range of creators here, because Nifty Gateway relies on established artists, whereas here you get a lot of newcomers. So it's really cool to see the upcoming people from that are designing and creating NFTs.
What is that?
But of course, there would be loads of people who are creating NFTs just to make money. So always be careful. The next platform to chat about is Rarible.
Rarible.
Again, another one that's more similar to Marketplace than it is to Nifty Gateway, because anyone can sell their NFTs here. This one is in Ethereum. You have to trade in Ethereum, so you need an Ethereum wallet like MetaMask. Not sponsored by them, but I use it and it's quite good, it's safe. So yeah, it's really cool as well because you can see all the range of NFTs. There's loads of interesting things on. And NFT is still a developing scene, so all of these new platforms are still relatively new and they're still improving. So while Nifty Gateway right now is maybe the main platform, we don't know. Yeah, maybe Maker's Place or Rarible will become bigger and bigger, which I'm sure there will be, just because more people can sell on this platform, on these platforms. Next one is the platform that we mentioned in the last video. It's called Vive or Veve or Vivi. No one has clarified on how to pronounce that app name.
You can Google it.
You can Google it. So this is more of an app on your phone, and this is where you create your own virtual museum of collectibles. So big companies like Universal Studios and DC Comics have created their own NFT collectibles here and put it on the app. The app uses its own currency called gems, I think.
Gems.
Gems, yeah.
Stones.
Yeah. And you have to just buy those gems to be able to buy the collectibles. And right now, it's in the really, really early stages. So although you can buy the gems, you can't sell your collectible and withdraw that money. It just stays as gems in the app. And that's for a variety of reasons. Like it's a new platform, and because they're dealing with money and withdrawing and depositing, I'm sure there are so many financial regulations just to prevent money laundering. So, yeah.
That's my job.
That's her job. Yeah, but it's a really cool app. One to look out for, because if all these big companies are collaborating with them, then they're bound to grow, and hopefully they'll pass their financial regulation blocks. And if you're early on this platform, then I'm sure it would be a really good investment to make. But it could also be a bad investment to make. They might not ever. Your money might always be tied up in gems. So
next website.
The next two websites to chat about are these places called So Rare and NBA Top Shots. Sports news doesn't really interest us that much.
Not at all.
Not at all. So we haven't paid much attention to these.
Oh, I watched the World Cup. Olympics.
When was the last World Cup?
2 years ago.
Oh, was it? I don't know. I don't even know when the last World Cup was. So Rare is, I think, selling like NFT football cards. I don't really know the players. The last players I know were like Michael Owen, David Beckham.
I need to call my ex-boyfriend.
Looks like there's some market there. Sports cards tend to be quite profitable and collectible. So if you're into sports and football, that's soccer in American, is to have a look at So Rare. Yeah, have a look at So Rare if that interests you. The next one, NBA Top Shots, is quite self-explanatory. It's NBA.
So instead of collecting NBA cards, you can collect the shots.
The moments.
The moments. Yeah, the moments. For example, LeBron James Scoring. You own that moment if you buy it.
Yeah, and on NBA Top Shots as well, they have like booster packs, I think. So you can enter raffles to buy a pack where you open it and you'll have several moments. And they also do some challenges to complete to get access to even more rarer moments. It's actually really popular, I think, because NBA is massive.
Yeah, it's been popular for a long time until now. Right?
Well, NBA, yeah.
No, I mean the Top Shots, not NBA. NBA was popular before I was born.
Well, I mean, I don't know how long NBA Top Shots has been around, but yeah, it's quite a popular one, and one definitely worth checking out.
Check it out yourself, because I'm not gonna check it out.
We will check it out.
Okay.
Okay, and the last kind of stuff we wanted to talk about are just the random NFT platforms. So if you go on any other YouTube video, they'll always chat about crypto kitties, which is
I remember one kitty you can buy and then buy another one. You can breed them.
Yeah.
Right, it's that one. And then you got a new kitty.
Yeah, and each kitty is totally unique, as the same properties as an NFT. So each kitty is effectively an NFT.
Is this game still popular?
Oh, I mean, I would play it if it was cheaper. They work in, I think it's Ethereum as well. So NFT is based on Ethereum blockchain. So yeah, it's quite expensive now.
It's quite expensive.
Yeah, there's also CryptoPunks, which is really popular. There's loads of just different characters in pixel form, which are all unique. So it's like you're buying your own character, basically. Also crazy expensive. I would love to own one. Maybe when I'm richer. And then there's this thing called Z Horse Racing, which I think looks really cool. It's basically buying an NFT horse, and you can race them for money, basically.
Okay.
Similar story as CryptoPunks and CryptoKitties. Quite expensive to get into. Trading in Ethereum, quite difficult to understand. But you can see the possibilities of NFTs are crazy, and it'd be really exciting to see what they'll do.
Yeah, people are being creative in NFT Zoom, and even you don't want to buy or you don't want to take a risk at the moment, but worth it. It's really worth it to check it out. What's happening? And now catching up on NFT news.
Dun, 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 dun. So last week we had PAX. Collaboration with Sotheby's and Nifty Gateway. So Sotheby's, really famous auctioning house, and PAC, also very famous artist, really active in the NFT community, released one main artwork called a cube, and basically you can buy as many of this cube as you want. If you buy one cube, you get one cube. If you buy 5 cubes, then you get sent one NFT called 5 cubes. If you buy 10 cubes, you get one NFT called 10 cubes. And this goes on to, I think, 1,000 cubes. So you could, and each cube is worth $500. So you could spend $500,000 and you get a one NFT called 1,000 cubes. What's really innovative about this release is if you spent, for example, let's say, if you spent $14, right, you would get one NFT called 10 cubes, and then you would get 4 single cube NFTs. So, for example, if you wanted to buy 19 cubes, you would be sent one 10 cube NFT, one 5 cube NFT, and 4 single NFTs.
Okay.
So what this means is no matter how much money you spend, the maximum number of single cubes you can get is 4. So what this means is, for the first time, this helps the people with like not that much money.
Like us.
Like us. So the richest person in the world and us can have the same number of single cubes, which is really good. So even if I spent $1 million or $2 million, I would only be able to get 4 single cubes. So this balances the market for the first time. Pack also announced that he would be doing a burn. So he talked about the burn of the faces last time.
Yeah.
Where if you burn one cube NFT, you would be granted a new currency called Ash.
Ash.
Yeah, and at the moment we're not entirely sure how that works. It's not been announced yet how this will work. So it's some news to keep an eye on, because this could be something big in the NFT art world. And next piece of news are a lot of celebrities getting involved with NFTs.
Celebrities, pretty celebrity.
We have Deadmau5. He's big, always been really big with NFTs. Mm-hmm. And on Saturday there was a launch by
Paris Hilton. I didn't expect that she'd get involved.
Yeah, but apparently Paris Hilton's been a long time advocate of NFTs. So yeah, it's always good to see more famous people getting involved, kind of bringing NFTs to the mainstream. I think her NFT sold for, I'll put the price here, more than $1 million.
Yeah.
Per auction.
Crazy. Maybe her dad bought it.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's a catch up on NFT news. Main big news is Pack's release of the cube. So we're looking to see how that develops in the coming week or two.
If you enjoyed watching, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Thanks for watching and joining our journey into understanding NFTs. Signing off, NFTiramisu.